Gonna get bashed, but just be able to walk away. He makes it far enough under tower. There's a TP in from ZfreeK, so Demon has to run away.
Yep. The top lane is going to be a little rougher for Radiant now because they popped their Shrine super early, so 300-second cooldown now. So they might try moving more up there, and they are. They're charging onto Moo. He hasn't got a hit yet. There it is. Curse of Avernus hit. This should be a kill.
Yeah, they've got that charge, and they don't have any more missiles. They don't have any more lockdown. Melons, he's going in. He's channeling up a stun, but it's going to be off the mark. First blood goes the way of Onyx, and now Melons might get picked off himself. Eats up the fairy fire. They've got vision from the wave of terror, and it's going to be Demon picking up that kill. They will get the return onto Abaddon as he just spends a little bit too much time under tower range, but very well played from Onyx.
Gotten a kill or anything, but he's just been moving around the map, harassing all the lanes, and you can see the top CS is all on Radiant side mostly because of him.
Got a little bit of a rumble in the jungle happening bottom lane. Demon ready to charge. Is going to go in onto Melons. Gets the bash onto Moo on his way through. It looks like Troll joins in, throws out some axes. Everyone's going to get slowed, but right now Radiant, they're still looking to fight. Demon, he doesn't have his charge up for 4 more seconds. He's going to go for the TP out. Boat comes in, and that's an easy pickoff. Melons gets the gold for that one.
Yeah, but I mean, Onyx lost a hero there, but they had this level 8, no ulti. Just maxing Q and W. He knows he doesn't want to fight. He just wants to just farm up.
Yeah, that's all he needs, man. He's going in for that early Echo Saber. Now DuBu is going to go ahead and bump into cancel. Tosses out a missile, but going to hop right back into wave. And that Observer Ward should be taken out pretty quickly.
Yep, DuBu should go down here. Nice dodge on the Torrent, but I don't think it'll matter here.
Yeah, Venge just went a little too deep into Radiant territory. Popped out a ward, but this Sentry definitely getting their money's worth out of that.
And we expect it's nothing too crazy. Both teams content with what they're doing, which is always bad for one side because obviously only one team wins.
Top lane, Windrunner caught on her own. There was so much action mid that looks like Spirit Breaker was content just to go for a pickoff there. And but like you mentioned before, Lycan needs a little bit less to be ultra ferocious. Now Melons is going to go through, face check the Spirit Breaker, and it's not looking like the Radiant have a lot to get through on this. They might be able to find a kill. In fact, they do pick up the Spirit Breaker, but it's going to come at a cost. Monkeys comes in, power shot, and the focus fire committed onto Mason. But again, that shield from the Abaddon doing so much work. DuBu going to get munched down by Moo with the very last of his mana and last of his health. Going to continue this pursuit. Now Monkeys is under tower, takes a stun from the Vengeful Spirit, but does end up living. That's going to be ZfreeK doing everything he can to keep his teammates alive. Unfortunately, they still lose the Windrunner, but using that last little soul rip, they are able to find some return kills. ZfreeK is the hero of the Radiant side. They've still got cancel in the fight, and it looks like that's going to be the 2 heroes. You can't lose a fight and then defend their towers. They have to fully back.
Yep. I think the biggest thing, though, Abed going for Blinks next. Still about 2,000 gold away, but he'll be level 12, and with the max and power and the Echo Saber, he could do a ton of damage just himself. That's going to be... That could be the big turning point for them. Charge middle, though. We'll see if they do anything here.
Yeah, DuBu's going to put down a really nice ward, keeping the vision up, and Swindles is just way out there. Tombstone's going to be popped down. DuBu looks to go, toss out the stun, gets the Wave of Terror off as well. Now she's going to get focused, though. There's a shackle holding her in place temporarily. ZfreeK, he's big, he's beefy, and he's going to continue to move forward. Boat comes in, proccing the Abaddon's ult, but no other damage is going to come his way, so Bulba's got to do what he can to get some help back here. Demon gets low. Bulba's going to get X back and focused, so once again, Complexity, they sacrifice their Leshrac, but they can very easily pick a tower off of this and that first tier 3, and we'll see when they're going to be able to grab that. Initiation coming back in as it looks like Onyx want to keep fighting here. Very curious. Boat's going to come through, Torrent's going to come through, hits on no one, and now it looks like Complexity are going to have that retreat call coming out.
And looks like there wants to be a big fight. Moo is going to get spotted out by Bulba. Will anyone TP down there? They're looking, they're charging in. Oh, the stun barely misses on Demon. Are they going to want to go in? I don't know. Cancel's almost out of everything.
Melons has still got his ult roll, and it's a fair amount of damage coming in. The RP, though, they've nailed down 2 heroes like Complexity, and there's no way they can get anywhere else for help. The rest of Complexity, relatively early in the game, and now Mood is going to keep chunking down these creeps. We are going to have Mason waiting in the wings, could just run at you. He's going in towards that Sanjin Yasha, the recently revived item. It's made Troll playable again.
Yep.
What else do you think he's going to go for after the SNY?
Let's see. I think obviously MKB is always going to be good, especially against Windrunner, and just increase your damage so much with gold. Uh-oh, Mason's going to get found out a little. He can't just TP because Monkey's here.
That's, I mean, a ballsy play from Troll. He went in, he tried to cut the wave and take a creep for himself, but obviously that gives vision, and Complexity are very able to go and capitalize off of that.
It's going to be a base push for sure now. Like, all they have to do is lose 1 hero and Complexity and push. Like, I don't know what Mason was doing right there.
I mean, there's definitely something I'm missing, but it seemed like by aggroing that creep wave, he just completely gave away a sneaky position, and ultimately that spells his death for the next 30 seconds. Melonzz has that Diabolic Edict rocked in. It's going to cut through the creeps, going to start doing work in the towers. There is going to be Abed holding onto his RP. Swindle's getting focused down, but look at the healing. ZfreeK is just the ambulance here, but it's going to be a triple man RP. Skewer back under tower. They've got everything they need to out of this. This is Onyx's fight to lose, but DuBu is still going to get chunked down. ZfreeK is still up and fighting, and they've got Mu with the Aegis in his ult form, trying to claw at everyone that walks past him. Demon will get focused down as well, and it looks like they're able to drag back Abed. Boat coming in is going to fly straight on through. Torrent missed as well, but now Mason's back up after that earlier death, and he can definitely get at Mu. The armlet toggles are there. He's trying his best to live. Cancel keeps back the troll with a torrent. He's going to go into the trees and try to TP, but the blink in from Abed just a second late on that pushback, and looks like Cancel is just going to be leading the rest of the heroes after him. So good initiation by Complexity, but they just overstayed their welcome and didn't give enough.
The only problem was he wasted his Echo Saber hit on the Wind Run Wind Ranger, who tries to go middle. If he didn't do that, they would have killed all three of them so quick, but it's hard to know. Melon's dead. See ya.
Yeah, just really far out on his own there. I mean, he was trying to go get a little bit solo XP and a little bit of solo farm, but it just can't be that far on your own when you've got heroes on Onyx that thrive on little pickoffs like that.
Exactly, and now we're moving there. Complexity can still just like win a fight or get a kill and push, but they're doing up kill by kill.
Once again, just really plowing in deep here. This might be the second time we've seen Venge go and get killed in a similar situation. Oh, one more hit from Mu knocks her down. She was in that last millisecond of TP.
Yep, and the Echo Saber Lycan.
Mu just going to be eating the wave of terror right there. They want to go in, they want to initiate. Missile comes in onto Mu, but now DuBu just doesn't have that spell anymore. ZfreeK, he's going to be focused down. He's trying to do what he can to keep himself alive, but now with him dead, it's looking scary for Complexity. They're so reliant on those heals, and it looks like they may end up losing the Lycan at the very last second of his Aegis. He's going to be able to use it, and he's coming back in, and this is really scary. Cancel goes in, hits up the Torrent, is going to miss onto Bulba. They just don't have the range to go back in. The power shot immediately breaks the shield. Blink forward from Monkeys. He needs a couple more hits, able to land a quick shackle, but looks like he is going to get turned around upon. Demon charges in. They've got the X, and Monkeys is channeling up the power shot. Does a huge chunk of damage, and they're able to get that Lesh stun as well. Mason, though, he's moving forward. He pops the ult with those range axes. Still not able to find the kill on the Lesh. He's going to get stumped up temporarily, but the armlet on the Kunkka can only do so much work.
No,
Bulba getting dragged back into the fight. Doesn't have his ult. He's picked off, and now on the back lines, we've got DuBu rotating back in, but doesn't have enough mana for a stun. That's going to be an easy kill for Complexity. They're going to turn this into a tower, most likely a full set of racks as well.
Looks like, and that was pretty much DuBu died at the beginning of that fight. We didn't even notice. He went in on 3 of them at the back and just died. He didn't cast any spells. He just got killed, and it actually just lost Onyx a one fight pretty much.
Yeah, when he respawned, it wasn't exactly the most ideal positioning either. Now, look at this Magnus focused down by the Torrent. He's trying to run himself away. You can just look at him galloping. He goes for the RP. He's angry. He's got to find something. They skewer under Shrine, and it looks like Lesh is going to take the brunt of the damage, but the rest of Complexity now have a free pass out if they can actually make their way to the low ground. It looks like Mu, Cancel, and Monkeys are trying to do so. Monkeys takes one for the team, but the rest of his allies should be able to get out.
Wow, they didn't even take the tier. They didn't do anything to the tier.
5-on-5 clash.
Oh, they have the charge up on Lycan. They have the Shrine up. They need to start TPing now.
Yeah, Mu's going to go ahead, get focused. They've got the Wave of Terror as well. His armor is just decimated, and look at him get blown up. No, it's just Monkeys that rotates back. ZfreeK's there to help him out, but this is Onyx just asserting their dominance. They take down this tier 1 like it's nothing, and now ZfreeK's getting chased through the trees. He doesn't have anything to cut through here. He's going to get cornered in. It looks like Bulba might be able to find him. No, swap back. DuBu a little bit too deep now as Monkeys is able to get very safely behind him. Demon, though, is able to find ZfreeK. ZfreeK goes into his ult, puts down the tombstone. He's doing everything he can, but look at the RP. Abed from the back lines finds what he's looking for, and it's going to be 3 heroes dead on the side of Complexity after a almost flawless fight from on. We did see Cancel on the Kunkka pushing out the top lane, maybe trying to go for some rat plays, but I don't think that's going to be Complexity's strong suit. I think their strong suit is fighting as 5. Now Melon's going to go get focused in. He does land a nice stun on the Abba. Eats that Vengeful Spirit missile. We've still got Lycan up full health on the back of the fight, though, so even if Melonzz goes down, it's not detrimental. You've still got the damage. Mason's BKB'd up, but it looks like Monkeys might still be able to fight him down, and looks like they can find him. They pop the Aegis. Meanwhile, you've got Mu still in his ult form, running around, popping down his wolves. They want to surround Mason as much as possible, and they will find a very important kill there. That is an ultra kill for Moo on this Lycan. Very nice use of his ult. Yep. At least a couple other heroes are behind him. Abed has to be careful that his smoke doesn't get popped right now.
Oh, Moo. This could be a big kill if they find him, and they might find him here.
He's going to be charging up. He's trying to shapeshift, but he's just completely comboed down, and that was a use of his ult before he went out. That is not great for our Lycan right now, and it's just going to be monkeys saying, do I go in? Do I back? And it looks like they might get wrapped around upon Abed, able to ping out ZfreeK. Monkeys as well, going to be scouted in. Look at that! Oh, they're just playing hot potato with this poor undying ZfreeK doing what he can. He's soul ripping up some health, but it won't be enough to keep him up and fighting. Swap back in as Monkeys is going to be focused out. They've got the MKB to cut through her evasion. That's going to be a double kill for Mason. Exactly what Onyx were hoping for.
Yeah, Mace, they dropped that Lycan. His ult cast time didn't even get casted. He died so quickly to the ult of Troll Warlord, and everyone just hitting him. And yep, this is pretty much it.
Structures are down, except for this one shrine chilling in the Radiant jungle, but I don't think that's going to be too enticing for Complexity right now. They're still feeling really panicked now. There we go. Shackle back in. They get the torrent. They've locked down Troll in pretty much every way they can, but it's still going to result in a 2-man RP. Oh, Onyx, they are looking to end it all here. Moo trying to get something done for himself, but he's just going to get chewed on. Melon's going down once again. Everyone on call is buying back if they've got it. They managed to pop the Aegis, but that's about all they've gotten as a consolation prize so far. ZfreeK trying to do his best to keep his team alive, but it's looking so tough right now. They do get Troll in the air. This is huge. If they can get Mason down here, this might just be a chance for Complexity. They're able to get that down. They get the gem for themselves as well, and Complexity actually holds. Shackle does not hit on. Abba's not taking a whole lot of damage. He's got Assault Cuirass and a Blade Mail if it gets rough.
Yep, exactly. I'm surprised they're like doing anything right now.
Swap in onto Moo. He's got his BKB rolling, but he needs to get out of here. There's an RP going forward. Oh, they lose the Undying. They lose their heals, and they might lose Moo as well. It looks like he wants to turn back in. He is getting some decent lifesteal for himself, and DuBu is continuing to chase him down. He's in that ghost form. Cancel left to his own devices. They are able to focus down Monkeys. Cancel does hit the deck. All of Onyx are still alive. Lycan's just running back to his fountain with barely any health. He's got his armlet saving him, but that was not great for Complexity. They're going to lose their mid-racks here, potentially tier 4.
You can't even get 2 or 3 man. Complexity just fought in a super bad spot versus empowered Troll with this much farm.
Oh, look at that swap coming back forward. They need to kill this Lycan, and it looks like they should be able to do so. He's dead. No buyback. The Kunkka as well goes down, and that's the GG coming out of Complexity. What a great turnaround from Team Onyx.
Yeah, exactly. And this felt like exactly what the
skill point has. The Chaos Bolt.
Mason. Let's see.
Going to be up there. Melon's ready to start things off.
Should be a kill. Oh, he spots him out. ZfreeK had to eat through a tree. He's running straight to the left. He should still be dead, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
they got the bolt. They've got the damage now. I don't think there's anything this Wraith King could do. Mason taking a lot of damage. He's going to get body blocked in, try to gobble his way through the trees, but a couple more slaps, and that's going to be Monkeys actually getting the first blood on this Clockwork.
Yep, and that means they're going to get both those top runes too, so they get first blood, both. It should be pretty even bottom, but if Bulba outclasses Monkey, it could be a problem.
Yeah, looks like Monkeys is going to be taking his time. Bulba's going to play this one patiently. Up top, I think we've got a big wad of action going down. It's a 3-on-3 lane. Gyrocopter's going to take a stun to the face. Moo trying to run around. ZfreeK is going in. Pops up the Chaos Bolt onto Way2. Way2 is getting low here. Moo's able to run his way into the trees. Is able to at least survive a little bit. ZfreeK, only level 1, unfortunately, doesn't have that reality reactive farming, keeping Cancel under wraps.
Yeah, I'm surprised, yeah. Bottom lane right now, it's super even, 9-1, 9-1 on each side. So both these offlaners are getting a ton of farm. Obviously, Centaur wants to get like a Hood Blink. We've seen actually Hood before Blink a ton more times top.
ZfreeK might be in some trouble here. Going to get lifted up. This time they don't overlap the stun. ZfreeK gets low. Melons comes back in trying to save his buddy, but isn't able to do so. Has to watch his brother die. Now DuBu taking some damage here. Needs one more right click. Same story with Way2. They're both incredibly low, and looks like they finally will find DuBu wrapping around into the trees.
Yeah, and that's the one thing, even though they're trading 1 for 1, obviously Silencer gets that permanent intelligence every time it happens in their lane, so they're pretty happy about that.
Cancel snapping up a haste rune, was almost able to secure a kill onto the Storm. Both heroes get incredibly low, but in the end, no one goes down, just farm fest mid.
Yep, pretty much, yeah, farm fest mid and bottom lane, and then top is just clusterfuck of everyone just running at each other.
Pretty much, man.
Oh, Mason could be in trouble here.
Reality Rift back in. They've got the Chaos Bolt to slow him down. The hook comes in. Mason's now sitting under tower. Does Moo have the damage to get him down? One more glaive from Melons will find the kill, and Moo, he's just full Divine mode. He goes under the tower, and he's able to find what he needs, and another Chaos Bolt comes in onto the Rubik. Looks like they might be able to wipe out all 3. ZfreeK is able to de-aggro the tower. He's going to eat his way out of the trees, and Melons, as well as ZfreeK, lived through that engage. Very well done. Mid lane looks like the action's going to be, it's so crucial to gank the Storm Spirit before he gets level 6. Oh, it's an arcane rune too. That's got to be so bitter, and there's just nothing he can do. He's walking around in circles, waiting for his imminent death.
This might actually be the most intelligent stolen. I'm sure it is. 14 at 4 minutes in. He's been involved in every kill. He's level 4. It's not even like he's just like in a tri-lane. They're just dying over and over. He is getting extremely farmed.
Onyx looking to keep themselves on the map. They've got eyes on Monkeys here. Bulba trying to tease out anything. Hook off the mark, and Monkeys is going to go to wave for now. Looks like mid lane. Abed might be going down again. He's still only level 5. He doesn't have the ball lightning. Oh, God, this is terrible. Melons is now 503, 16 stolen intelligence. That's putting his overall int at alone. And it's showing. He's now got 26 last hits for himself. Scan here. They know Mason's still in these trees. They are so hungry for him. And finally, he throws out his Wraithfire Blast, and he's just going to eat it. TP canceled up from the Centaur Warrunner, and it's looking like this top lane from Complexity just can't be touched.
Yep, not only that, so they won the top.
Support Silencer is now hitting hard enough to start buying some big boy items.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Cancel has found some free farm mid as Storm Spirit rotates to try to wrap around. Top lane, Pudge goes down. This is just Complexity hitting their role. We did see this last game, though. We saw Complexity kind of just dominating early, but they weren't able to keep that gas pedal pushed down, and Onyx clawed their way back in. That's probably going to be a little bit more difficult this time around.
Yeah,
now.
Onyx does not have the hero.
TA is going to be the call, as she hasn't been able to pick up any huge items so far. Still just sitting on...
There is no dust or sentries on him. They have to do this perfectly.
They've got AoE if they need it. Global Silence comes in. Cancel just gonna run away. Refraction's a hell of a spell, and now they're gonna use Centaur ult to try to get out of this. They lose their Rubik. The Storm Spirit is chunked down as well, as you don't fuck with a double damage TA.
Yeah, this is, I don't know. This actually is one of the, we talked about how last game was one of the most even. This is one of the most one-sided. This has just been so perfectly executed by coL.
Down bottom, again, maybe Melons might be the consolation prize. They know he's already used his global. He's gonna go ahead, get hooked in by the Pudge. I mean, even if Melons just gets completely obliterated here, which is what's going to happen, they're going to trade for a tower, and again, that's just to support.
Yeah, but as luckily Bulba gets it, so he'll have a blink and about 900 gold, which is nice. And
almost at that helm, and this should be an easy tier 1 bottom.
Look at this, should be the kill. Hopefully just one. Now the Bulba should, oh, he's down.
Oh, the hook shot in, cancels the TP, secures the kill. Just well played by Complexity. They woke up. They're just feeling like they're playing
whole NA qualifier, and even now he's almost level 10. Surprisingly, at 10 minutes in, he's somehow almost caught up to where he needs to be. But here we go.
He's gonna walk straight into Cancel's open jaws. There's the Global Silence, and that was a 3-shot from Cancel at 10 minutes.
And it looked like he just happened. I like the cautiousness.
He's going straight in down bottom. A kill on Moo would be pretty nice. He's raking in a lot of net worth for himself, so he's going to give away a fair bounty. And there they go. They are able to get almost 700 gold straight onto Abed for one kill.
Abed should be dead here, though.
Yeah, he's just going to be so... They're at least trying to do something with their time. Meanwhile, another tier 2 is going to be fallen right back down. And TP's into the shrine here. ZfreeK, he's just manning up. He really wants to go for something here. A little bit late to the party.
Oh, Mason gets hooked.
But that is a nice hook shot. Mason does have his ult. He's going to be going. He stuns and now doesn't have enough mana for his ult. That is a pretty critical failure by Mason. He's going down. No reincarnate for you. Meanwhile, they were able to go ahead and pick off the Chaos Knight. Still not necessarily a worthwhile trade. Muga's Copter is picking up his Aghanim Scepter. Just needs about 2,000 more gold to have that one completed.
I'm getting a second
Hook shot in. Another nice connect from Monkeys. There is going to be a hook way on through. We got hooks for days. Global Silence being committed. They are able to get down the Rubik. Now they're focusing Mason as well. He's going to take a Chaos Bolt to the face. Now this time Wraith King's coming back. Gyro's taking a lot of damage. Maybe Moo can get picked off from this. The call down cutting through Mason like butter. And they might be able to find that kill as well. And it looks like it will go the way of Melons. More and more stolen in. And Abed, another 2 shots from death. It's a double kill from Cancel. And now that's going to be most of a Desolator. Daunting right now because you hook a TA closer to yourself, you just bring the problem into your fountain.
Here we go. They lift up TA at least. Throw him back. That's about it. Oh, they try to do something crazy, but doesn't work.
Yeah, they tried to telekinesis her right back onto the floor where a hook was waiting, but Cancel very quick on the blink dagger, and I mean, she's just taunting the entire Dire team. There is going to be a blink in, but TA able to get that meld off in time. It's Monkeys with a hook. The global to follow up. Oh, it's a massacre as the call down comes in. Everyone just getting dragged to their deaths. DuBu doing whatever he can, but he's just so gosh darn squishy. And he will fall as well. Storm and Pudge, the only survivors, as Complexity turn their attention to this bottom lane.
Yeah, I believe if Mason buys back, they pretty much already lost. Mason can't buy back. He loses too much gold, but they lose 2 sets of racks.
Oh, they're going on to Bulba now. There is going to be a 4-staff forward. Abed wants to make something happen, but Cancel's unstoppable now. ZfreeK goes sub-half health. Abed wants to make this, but they just can't do it. And the GG is going to be called out from Bulba.
Wow.
As Complexity, they just hit their stride, and they never lost that momentum. 19 minutes.
Besides Elder Titan Stomp.
Oh, 6 minutes in, still no first blood. Things could change here as Crystal Maiden's caught on her own. They've got Moo to try to zone, but Melons is so squishy, so enticing for the Dire, and it will be first blood.
Yeah, that's nice. And there, that's where we see the power of
up top though,
touch.
Mason gonna get traded upon here. Goes back in with the avalanche, but Brood's able to cast out a web. Toss connects, but Mason is still running for his life, and ZfreeK able to grab up the gold for that one.
That's where we see it. Just tiny. I mean, you think stun toss, Bane barely can. So, just worked out well. They just better lanes from coL right now.
Yep, coL trying to do what they can. Again, a free farming Tiny is...
Oh, they're going on middle.
Oh, yeah, they're going in. It is going to be a TP canceled, so they're probably going to find the kill on Legion Commander. It takes 4 heroes rotated in, and Cancel's still actually putting up a decent fight in terms of survivability. While all that's happening in the mid lane, top lane, Mason just stuck between a rock and a hard place. He can't go forward because there's Broodmother waiting. He can't go back because there's the Elder Titan Stomp, so it looks like Monkeys is just going to wait the 2 seconds till there's a spawn Spiderlings and toss it out, get the kill on the Tiny.
Yeah, that's Mason will take that though. He gets the kill on ZfreeK surprisingly, so they rotate +1. It has to be like Abed +2.
Speaking of Abed, he's just going to be going, making his way up onto this high ground here. Bit of an ambitious play, although Legion doesn't have anything to catch up with, and Melons are just going to wait out this Dream Coil, potentially setting up for a really nice duel, although there is going to be those Cold Feet proccing onto the Legion. Cancel rotating without that extra bit of support necessary. Now Cancel going to get nuked down. DuBu left to deal with him. Cancel is left alive, but that was perhaps a little bit of a misstep from Complexity.
Now, oh, nice dodge. He should still be dead. Nope, the Shrine.
The Shrine is good, and they've got the sleep onto Monkeys. He's stuck between his own Spiderlings. He can't make it back to his web in time. He casts out another web, but there is still the avalanche from the Tiny.
There we see they do commit a bunch of heroes, but look at... I think Faceless Void just needs to get a decent jungle farm, going for the Vlads, and then Tiny just needs one of the initiation items, and that's it. Bottom lane, way too, though.
Yeah, just gonna get frostbitten up. That little Bane is not looking like he's getting out there alive. He's going for the Nightmare Deny. Oh, so close. Just a couple of ticks of damage off.
Yep, that's rough, and they're gonna lose a tower.
Melons really wants to find this. Gonna go deny the double damage rune, making sure Abed doesn't get out of control. And now here we see DuBu walking through the Radiant Jungle. Very scary place to be, and this should be the first successful duel of the game. 10 more damage going the way of Cancel.
Yep. Simple kill, easy kill. It's always a big kill. They're looking for Moo. They could definitely kill Moo now with this group of heroes.
I like that they're putting wards down as they go, and looks like Moo is just going to go ahead and face check the entire Dire team. Short range ult being cast, and Moo will get bitten by that frostbite. Tossed up, slapped down, and that's a kill for Mason.
Ooh, and Mason gets stomped. Is anyone else rotating from the left side? But right now, Onyx actually up 7 to 4 kills, which is good for them, but Brood, as we know, can just farm silently, get some items. I mean, not the best late game here, obviously. Oh, gets gripped.
Yeah, again, there's a sentry ward right here. This Brood saw that the Radiant ward was dewarded, was farming this jungle while Tiny dewarded the ward that used to be right here, but I guess Complexity are waiting for the right opportunities to strike. They're content just farming up. It's going to be a very different strategy for Dota, and we'll see how Onyx reacts to that.
Yeah, it's funny. Onyx is fine with this tier 1 for tier 2. Usually you don't see that, but Onyx just wants to get any sort of gold they can, and they'll pick that off. Moon will take the top one, and
okay. Mid lane. We've got the sleep coming in onto Cancel. Ice Blast to follow up as well. This Legion Commander just gets busted out of this world. And my goodness.
I like Swindle's effort. He ults up the hill so they want more kill on Cancel, and they definitely can. This would be huge.
Oh, but mid, Moo is still charging in. Moo still wants to make something happen. He's going to get triangulated here.
Oh,
slowed down. There is going to be a web coming in as Monkeys wants to help fight. Toss back forward. Moo does get blasted apart, but Monkeys able to return a kill, able to take out DuBu. Nice sleep connecting onto 2, the Earth Splitter. Moving forward, another web put down by Monkeys. They really want to fight, and now melonzz makes his way up as well. There is going to be a duel coming in. They've got this puck on lock. Mason lands a nice avalanche, but is it going to be enough to help him escape? Bane has got a nightmare, but it's really tough to find that spot where you can actually lock down a target. So in the end, Complexity, they lose their bristle. They find a couple of important picks as well.
Yeah, Mason could have just hit stun toss combo the Crystal Main and killed. I think he was going for something a little more ambitious, but wait, here we go now.
Yeah, it's just a easy pick, and she is waiting to be killed. That was a Ava toss and one punch.
Ooh, A-ult is down now. They might go in with cooldowns up, so Moo can't just run at him.
Speaking of Moo running, it looks like he's going to get wrapped around upon. Mason's got the initiation with the avalanche. They're able to hold him back, toss him forward, and way too.
Oh no,
he's going to
A-ult.
Fiend's grip him in the air. The AA ult misses, but they should still have the damage to keep him down. Moo's doing everything he can. He popped his wand, but he will still get crushed by the hefty body of Faceless Void put down on top of him.
This is nice. They have, I don't think they've had one. So a real decent team gold swing. And he's going to have Midas. Man, ZfreeK's going to be farmed and have levels real soon.
Is there any pressure on Complexity to kind of group up and end it quickly? Are they scared of this
Doesn't
Tiny, or
feel
are
like
they just really
Tiny
okay with
could be
this?
scary, but I mean, they're fine. No, top lane, Abed's going in. Oh no, but Monkeys Forever is here.
Yeah, ZfreeK, he's fine to die for this as long as it results in a kill. They're going to go in. Cancel had the duel ready.
Didn't get it, though.
Monkeys could not restrain himself.
I think Monkeys wanted to kill him before he killed ZfreeK, but he didn't.
Wants to bail, and they don't have anything to lock him down with Bristleback, or rather with Legion being slept.
DuBu's still chilling. Huh.
I mean,
Had his
this
ult.
is a comfy place for DuBu right here.
Where's he going?
Oh, here we go.
He's going for that. Oh, got him. Maybe.
Abed
Wait.
is going to get
Nice.
at least an assist there.
Yep.
As Ice Blast rakes in the kill onto ZfreeK. ZfreeK feeling a little bit less impactful in the
That.
The Aegis has been consumed, so it's a little bit more difficult for Complexity just to barrel roll onto the high ground. But
Look at Mason going for that last. They're the tier 2 top. No, he's just out. He's like, oh, we're about to fight, huh?
yeah, forced
Chrono.
F in. They are going to be able to go. Chrono connects onto just one. It's a Bristleback. He's so tanky, and there's a duel in the back lines, and they might be able to help Legion get this one. Cancel is able to secure it. Crystal Maiden, she's dancing. melonzz will get hit by the Frostbite, but oh, it's not looking great for Onyx right now. Complexity are getting what they need to, and now Bane's on the run. You've got Mason there ready to go in for the avalanche in 5 more seconds, but it's not looking easy right there.
That was still going in. That was Bulba went way too early with that Chronosphere. They didn't have AA ult up yet, and that was just.
melonzz a little bit too deep, will get picked off, but the tier 3 tower is down. This is a great point for Complexity to either collect themselves and heal up, or all retreat as a group. And it looks like they just want to keep pushing forward. They sure would love a set of racks right now. Toss coming back forward. Moo not going to hurt any of his own teammates. And Monkeys just going to keep chunking everyone down. Cancel is slow, but Cancel is still moving.
Oh, he's going for him. AA ult's flying.
Oh, but Cancel gets ambitious turns, and that's going to prevent the AA blast from connecting. That's going to keep everyone alive aside from Swindles. And Complexity are feeling comfortable. Just keep going in. Monkeys maybe playing with a little bit of fire, but it's going to be an easy pull.
The Broodmother's been playing with this team. It's been nice. It's not been one of those super annoying, just push by herself all game, maybe die.
Speaking of by yourself, melonzz, you are,
dead.
yep, that's the one.
Luckily, he's like, whatever. I'm a Crystal main. You guys lost to Axe.
Yeah,
They're going for it.
Moo's going to get things started way too, just ambling around the pit, giving some really good information to his team, and they want to go in at least,
They found Brood.
check Monkeys forever. They do have that Fiend's Grip. They're going to cast it, but they've got the Elder Titan Stomp coming in, and now Monkeys is going to turn. He will get hit by the AA Blast, but he is content just to man up and take out all the dire heroes he can possibly find. Cancel goes in. Would love to find a duel onto Abed. Abed going to go ahead, temporarily phase shift out, but he's got to come right back in and face the angry, vicious jaws of Complexity.
And that was just, they knew Brood. They just have plenty of minus armor on all this.
Yeah, it's looking grim at best. Overall net worth is now about 10,000 in favor of Complexity.
Well, here we go. Oh, might find a kill on Bristle, actually. He's going to dodge the ult. Nice play in the duel. Nice sleep, though.
Yeah, Legion probably not going to find the duel there. Nice chrono. Legion goes down here. Moose still very, very low. Monkeys is going to get dusted and focused down here. That's a big kill. Mason on a mega kill streak. They're tossing illusions onto melonzz, who's getting just completely blasted by the towers. Everyone's sharing the credit for that one, and now it's just ZfreeK here trying to TP out, but he's going to get tossed back into the wolves. Mason did phenomenally in that fight. Isolated the targets he needed to get down, and Bristleback was the only
Yeah, he's having a great time. Only like 2,000 away from it.
Yeah, he used the Solar Crest in the Roche pit, and that's one of the reasons why it went down so easy.
Mason's chasing cancel.
That's an ambitious play, but the Dream Coil connecting onto 2 might just be enough. ZfreeK gets picked down on the backside. Melon's gonna walk his way right into an Ice Blast and gets obliterated. Top lane, the rat coming out. We talked about Monkeys potentially pushing on his own. The Spider, it's big, it's BKB'd, but it is frozen in place. DuBu coming back in. They know that there's no Ice Blast, but Monkeys just can't stay alive. The racks go down. Pretty big cost, though.
He'll take it, though. They all have buybacks.
Really thinking about that Nightmare. Mason going forward here. That Tiny's down to half health, has the Aegis to burn. They're going to bring Abed in. They get the Nightmare down. This is going to be huge. They get the Fiend's Grip, and they're going to get the break. That's a dead bristle. This is the rest of Complexity. They've got to buy back. They got to get themselves in this fight.
Mason has Aegis, too. That was strange. They didn't buy back to help him. I'm super surprised.
I think they just underestimated what that's going to make things very lethal.
God, what is Mason's crazy? What if his Aegis just wears off right now?
He's got some time on it.
Oh, it did.
You need to relax a quick second.
That's good. They should be able to get this melee racks too. Echo Saber, here comes the BKB. Is he going to try to throw down ult on just Mason here?
Melonzz is trying to dance, just trying to go in for something. Is finally able to channel off that ult. It should be a 1 duel for a Legion Commander. Knight's Earth Splitter coming in. They lose the Crystal Maiden, but ZfreeK's still up in the back of the fight. Now it's just Monkeys. He's cornered. He's going after Mason. He wants to move on this, and they should be able to find the kill. The Aegis already burned, but look at that sleep from the Bane. Buying time. Mason is still alive, and ZfreeK forces forward, trying desperately to get that last click onto the Tiny, but they aren't able to do it. That's another gem down. The Crystal Maiden just bought another gem at the beginning of that fight. Well played, Monkeys forever.
The rest of his team comes back. They need to be very careful. They might get a duel on Mason. Do they see him? They do.
Oh, Mason getting caught out here. There is going to be a nice Ice Blast coming in. The duel is actually going to come in on this side of the map. Mason gets hit by the Earth Splitter. Mason's getting so low. Can they get him down? They do. That is a super, super important kill. He's going to be dead without buyback. Bane is going to get melted down by the urn, not able to channel off the full Fiend's Grip. Some of the gems changing hands back into Complexity.
Wow.
That was a
nice duels. Uh-oh, duel up, though. Cancel's looking for him.
Oh, going to be blinking forward, just barely out of range. There they go. They finally get the duel. They're punching down the AA like there's no tomorrow. It's a duel victory. There is going to be a chrono connecting onto 3. In fact, they are able to find the kill onto Cancel. Melonzz, with the BKB ult. It's not enough, though. Fiend's Grip onto the Bristleback, and they're able to get him down as well. It's a triple kill. They're looking for more. Monkeys just frantically on the run. There's gems dropped all over the map. And this is
just the other two. I guess 3 charges of Cold Feet actually might be decent in fights, yeah. He could go the 80 damage too, who knows. But top lane, there's about to be a fight, I have a feeling.
And they're moving forward.
Swindle.
Mason just drops Swindles like it's hot.
By that. No.
Monkey's going to BKB out of this. I mean, he just wants to book it. He wants to get away safely at all costs, but looks like Abed able to find a kill in the river. ZfreeK going in for the stomp, but is going to get silenced, gets dagoned right to the back of the head. ZfreeK just running away. It's not looking so great as Bulba's able to find himself a kill.
Yep, and Bulba has farm now. He's not just for his chrono. He's good against Goo, yeah. That's great against Goo.
Yeah, it's great against Goo, man.
Here we go. This might just be a fight middle. Smoked up. Is Bulba going to go on this? Whoa, Silver Edge hit does come out. Oh, Moo might be in a lot of trouble here, but nice stomp on Abed.
Monkeys moves forward, drawing the attention to himself. There is going to be a duel going down, but looks like it's going to be uneventful at best. Crystal Maiden ulting. Earth Splitter didn't do a whole lot there. They're going to lose Cancel. They already lost the Legion, or they're either the Broodmother. Looks like Melonzz is getting pounded down as well. We've got 2 buybacks available. Everyone on Complexity. They've got to get themselves back in the fight because they're only 2 tier 4s away from losing the entire game. Moo ready to charge forward. Lotus Orb of his own, but...
Look at that feeble Bristle does nothing.
Oh, they're going down. This Bristleback is getting focused, and they can't afford to let him down. The Void, he's getting trapped in his own chrono, and it looks like they will be able to get down the Bristle. Immediately buys back. Bulba's able to score a kill onto Legion Commander, who already bought back into the game. It's getting grim for Complexity. They're just a couple of deaths away now. They're 1 bad fight, 1 bad hold away from death, so they're going to be the action makers. They're going to be the ones jumping in. They've got to focus this Tiny.
Oh, Abed.
Oh, going in, get duels immediately. They should be able to knock him down. There is going to be an Ice Blast connecting onto 3, though. Chrono clips onto the Legion Commander. But our Bristleback is still up in the heart of the fight, taking so much damage. He goes down 100 seconds without the Bristle, but they lose the Tiny as well. That's 100 seconds, no Tiny. The fights are not going on without the damage dealers. You've got Monkey trying to munch down the Bane, but a little bit of split decision means he will go down as well. He gets bashed. He's locked in place. Cancel is so low, just trying to run to freedom, and should be able to make it.
Oh, wait. Oh, they're still looking. No, he should survive. They killed Cancel there. That would have been the game, so it's amazing he got saved there. Waiting to defend. I mean, this is scary. Like, Onyx is like, if we throw this, we're so far ahead. They know they are too looking at the farm. They don't want to
blink in. They go in. They're able to get the duel off onto the Bane. Frostbitten and killed off. Looks like the Ice Blast is going to clip onto Melons, but that's a perfectly acceptable trade. Puck moving forward, not going to jaunt to the orb. The gem is collected by Melons. And the rest of Complexity are trying to move forward. The blink in from Monkeys onto DuBu, focusing him down. Meanwhile, Cancel loses the chase onto Abed up onto the high ground. But it looks like this AA should still be a casualty.
Their base is getting pushed in hard by bottom.
Yeah, this enormous wad of creeps go forward. Isn't ideal for either team.
Oh.
Monkeys is going to get pinged. They drop a sentry ward here. What gems do we have that can take that down easily? It looks like they're just going to jump in. Abed moves forward.
Mason split pushing bottom.
Look at Cancel just really far out. He's going to get Fiend Script. This Legion is completely by himself, but it is a distraction enough to get down the tier 3 mid. Melons is going to be dancing. There is going to be a Chronosphere spent out. Melons getting focused by Void and Illusions will end up dropping. And now they've got Mason locked down, or rather, Bristleback locked down by Mason. There's a duel here. Oh, this could be huge. Legion Commander, though, just not able to do it by herself. She popped back for that. Oh, God, no. It's all looking downhill here. Looks like Onyx may have actually found the window that they needed.
No, they did, because Mason took the bottom racks before he even TP'd back. So he was pulling double duty right there. What a play. What was Cancel was a tad out of position over there.
He was really going for it. He was looking for an easy pick on the Bane, I guess.
ZfreeK?
Oh, is going to be snapped down by the Dream Coil, and that's going to be just about all they need to seal the deal. Meanwhile, there is going to be Monkeys staying in, secures the lane of racks. Now, that's going to be Mega Creeps going the way of the Radiant.
Smart. Oh my
If there ever was a map strategy to hold this, that would be it.
Oh, is he going to find him? He does?
Yep. Yeah, he's
Does he
dead.
have Shivas yet? Not yet. They get him though. No, he has buyback. He bought him time. Bristol and Elder Titan didn't have buyback.
This
now
is
they do.
huge. And now Top Wave is pushing in enough.
They have to get this right now before the 58-30 creeps, and they will.
Yeah, they are able to do that. That's going to be huge. It's now an even playing ground, and we're going to see what it's coming down to. Mason and Bristleback just stung themselves while Melons is trying to ult. It's not looking ideal here. Monkeys, he's doing whatever he can. He's staying in the fight. He's frontlining, and they are going to bring Cancel back. Cancel's going to BKB, look for a really good duel here. They can find the kill onto Mason. He's got buyback. Are they able to actually get him back into the fight in time? They get the kill on DuBu. DuBu's got buyback as well. Moo just spraying out the goo. Getting 2 heroes very, very low. Abed. Oh, TP in from Legion Commander. She's not going to walk back fast enough, and these towers are getting pummeled. Radiant, they do not have a fortify. They're just at the mercy of the Dire's push right now. There is going to be a duel onto this Bane who's going to get tossed up and defended. It's still a victory, but unfortunately, the Legion Commander loses her life. It's only 2 heroes up on the side of Complexity. There's no buybacks. The tier 4 is being focused by Bulba. He just wants to get out of this game. It is unfortunately going to be over as the Ancients exposed. All 5 heroes from Onyx able to focus it down. What a fight there. Holy mackerel.
That was